Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do a video today on another watch I just acquired. Um, I did a video a few weeks ago on this Invicta right here, the model 16036 Grand Diver, which they so proudly engrave on the side. One of my pet peeves about the watch is this billboard. I think that just takes away from the watch overall. I ended up getting another one because it just I don't know. Invictas are just they're just built like tanks, and they're kind of cool, and they're not for everybody. Like I said, if I could get rid of that, I would in a minute. But I picked up this one here, the model 3044. Basically the same watch, same movement, same size, same dimensions, everything. Just with the black, I get the blue and the black. Yeah, you can get it. You can get them relatively inexpensive, for a good looking watch. Like I said, with a couple of things I would change, but at an affordable price, and you can wear it, and not feel real bad about, if you knock it around too much. Anyway, but then I just this week I picked up this one here. This is the model 19809, and it is their, I guess it's called a Gen 2 Grand Diver. Once again, now this has got the black PVD, and I just sold all my black watches to get my Seiko. I sold my black monsters, so I said, I'm gonna get another black one, and I like the bracelet. Once again, they still got it branded. They use different font on this one than they did on the others. This is just more of a plain type font. Still got the little diver logo on the crown, and look at that, how tall that bezel is. I thought that was pretty cool. And the bezel on this, I mean, it's got the little choils in it, or whatever you want to call it, and you can hear that ratchet. I mean, it sounds like a ratchet wrench, like, hey, I'm yanking the lugs off of my car or something. But it's kind of cool. It's very solid. It's just got a little bit of wiggle, but not much at all, considering. But that was kind of cool. I thought, hey, this thing's rather cool looking. I might have to give this thing, a check. And I found it at a good deal. I found it on a website, and actually on eBay. And it didn't come with all the packaging. It came without the big yellow box and all the packaging. But and it was supposed to, have a scratch or something on it, so it was, discounted price and blah blah blah. I can't find the scratch, so I'm sure it must be one here somewhere. But it seems to work okay. I synced it with this watch last night, and it was doing pretty good time wise. It actually, it gained like a second or so overnight. Not, not too good. It's got Seiko's NH35A movement in it. Comparable to their 4R36. So you got a screw down crown here. This is hand winding and hacking. You'll never be able to hear that in the video, the winding. But it's got a nice feel to it. It's a good robust movement. It's a tried and true movement for Seiko. They've been putting on a lot of their watches. It's a good movement. It's an upgrade from the movements you're going to get in the SKXs, which are a good movement, but not hand winding, no hacking on those. Other than that, it's about the same as far as accuracy goes on this one. Measurements on this, it's the same as these are 47 millimeter diameter. You're 54 on the lug to lug, and how tall that crown is. You're thinking that thing's got to be a beast, but then this one, the crown isn't near as tall. But look at the rear case on that, the thickness of that rear display case, and it's odd because this, why they did that I don't know, because this also has a display back, as you can see, but it's not as thick, but it's got the taller crown. So the overall thing is these are the same thickness. Both these ones are set like 17.5 mil thick. It's a thick watch, and you would think that this one could have been made a lot thinner had it had this back on it. I'd be curious to see if these fit. Maybe I'll take this one off and put it on this one to thin it out, because these do stand off the wrist quite a bit. that's a bit of a tower coming off of your wrist. But like I said, they made it. They put the shallower case back on it to keep this one, under 3 feet tall. But they could have definitely done the same with this, because that's would be my other complaint for this one would be, hey, it is kind of ride's kind of tall on the wrist. It's got nice curvature, so it's not too bad on the arm because it does have that nice curve. But they're good looking watches. And they make a variety of different designs. I'm sure you guys have seen the Invicta's website, and you find them, all over the internet. I mean, they can get as flashy as you want, man, or as subtle. And this one I thought was kind of a nice mix. Neat thing, you see the indices there. You can see, I can get a good shot here. See that the three? See, it's actually a 3. It's a 3D profiled indice. They look how tall they stand up. So they're tall, and then the 6 is actually a number 6. But that's kind of a cool feature, and it's kind of cool with those little tall. Because I mean, this thing, because obviously with this, the height on this bezel, that face is deep down in there, so they have plenty of room to do whatever they want with these indices. I wish they would have done on this particular one something different, other than that cheap looking plastic with their subpar lume. These watches aren't known for their great lume. Nothing like the lume on the Seikos. I mean, this thing, this stays lit forever. Great, the best lume watch I own right here. And with these are just the lume is weak at best. I mean, you see in the picture I got up here, that lume, yeah, it goes away quick. That's about as bright as it could. And I had to hurry up and snap the photo because I just charged it up with the UV light real quick, and but it fades quick. It's sad. It's really sad. The crystal on this, they're Flame Fusion, which is their proprietary crystal, and I imagine it's more scratch resistant than their mineral crystal, which these are just mineral crystals on these. So I don't, like I said, I just got this. I don't have a lot of experience with the Flame Fusion crystal, so we'll see. We'll see how that holds up over time. I'll do a follow up. Like this PVD coated bracelet, polish on the center, brush on the outer of the links. Solid end link. Pretty nice bracelet. It's got just the right amount of flex to it. I like it. Their clasp is all right. This is a little stiff. Nice milled hardware on the clasp rather than the stamp, which I always appreciate. I just like that much better. I think it's just a sign of detail, a little more attention to detail when they do something like that. It comes with, I got a 7.25 inch wrist. I had to remove 3 links. I mean, if you're a big fella, it's a big watch and it's made for big wrists. So size comparison sitting next to the SKX, you can see that it's obviously quite a bit bigger. You're talking about 42 millimeter compared to the 47 millimeter on this. Side profile comparison between the Invicta and the SKX. Obviously, the Invicta is quite a bit longer. This is a 17.5. This is actually 13.5, only because I modded this with the dome crystal. So you take that away, you're right around 13 on that. And like I said, 17.5 on that. So it's just huge. You can see that slight curvature in the frame on this one. A little more curvature on this one. So like I said, this really doesn't ride the wrist too bad. It's a nice watch overall. Like I said, I really my biggest pet peeve would probably be the engraving on the side with the name and whatnot. I just find that really unnecessary. I like something a little more subtle. You don't need to geez, the name's on the face. Why do I need to stamp it all over the place with the side there? But the kind of nice thing with this one, the beauty fact that it is black, it really doesn't you gotta be up close to notice it. The dial's kind of nice. It's a bit of a milled look to it. Not just a painted gray or shiny. Kind of got a little bit of a starburst effect to it. You can see that going around there. So that's nice. I like it. I like it. Once again, nothing fancy, not too expensive. Like I said, I found a good deal on this because the way I got it, without the official Invicta packaging, and I don't have the warranty card and all that, and for the price I pay for it, I'm not really worried about the warranty on it. If this thing dies tomorrow, I'll have enjoyed my time with it. I probably won't lose any sleep. Anyway, guys, that's about all I got for you today. Thanks again for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you like this video or you want to see more videos on any other particular watches or anything out there that I might be able to help you out with, shoot me a comment, and I'll do what I can. Thanks again. We'll catch you on the next one.